Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Emlyn in the mix. Tonight we're going to be looking at Neutron, the new plugin from iZotope, and it looks like an absolute banger. I'm just going to shut up right now because we are going to get straight into the beats and we're going to check this mother out. You guys are going to love it. Let's do it. Boom. Alright guys, so here we are. I've just installed Neutron onto Ableton Live here. Brand new plugin that has the mix assistant and the masking technology, unmasking your tracks, identifying where the EQ is crossing over and basically destroying your tracks. So we're going to have a look at that. Is this plugin worth buying? Well, hopefully this video helps you decide. There's already some very awesome videos online explaining what Neutron can actually do, but I thought I'd just give you the lowdown. I've got a cool little beat here that I'm going to show you, totally unmixed. I've barely got any plugins running on it. If we have a look here, basically there's a synth there. I've got a MIDI channel. I'm not sure what that's doing, maybe sidechaining something. I had a sample, looks like it's gone. It's super simple. It looks like I got a bit of compression. Actually, it just looks like it's a sidechain, and I'm using Data Life Sausage Fattener there, just to fatten whatever that is up. We'll have a look at that. That's our bass, by the way. And then it looks like we got some more synthy stuff, contact sampler, and got an M1 with a compressor and a really hard resonating cutoff filter going on there. So basically, I'm just gonna plug in the Neutron and see if we can get this track sounding good. I'm just going to show you how the track sounds at the moment. So let's go here from the top. Anyway, I won't play it too much longer. Obviously, the track is actually peaking out a little bit. If we jump into the master here, I've got nothing on the master. It's sitting at 0, so you probably heard some crackles and pops there because it's actually hitting the roof there on the mix. What I did want to say, and I know this video isn't about what I'm about to talk about right now, but the D16 Lush 101 synthesizer is actually doing my beats. It sounds really sick actually. I just got a bass drum and a snare going off the Lush 101. A little bit of a CPU intensive hog of a synth, but it's freaking awesome. Here it is here. Check this out, it's solo. It sounds so good. If you're thinking about it for drums, I mean, it might be a little bit expensive, but as a synth as a whole, it's pretty sweet. It's peaking a bit there, so we're getting the crackles and pops. But if you've watched my videos, you know that I like to use the machine to make my beats in. So it's a very, definitely a different look at doing my beats into the Lush 101 synthesizer. Anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about. Basically, let's get onto it. Let's pop a Neutron onto the Lush 101. So the Neutron is basically a channel strip. Look, I mean, every DAW, like your Logic, your Sonar, your Ableton Live, Pro Tools, so forth, all come with EQs, compressors, exciters, limiters, whatever. This is what the Neutron has, basically has it all in one. So if we open up the Neutron here, we go into iZotope and we pull up the iZotope Neutron. It should be down here. Hopefully I've registered it correctly and we're not going to get some weird ass, you know, oh, register me. Ah, we're good. We are excellent. Alright, so there's Neutron. Put the Neutron on my Lush 101 drum. Now, if we go down here and we jump into the, not into masking, track assistant. Alright, so straight up, we're going to get the track assistant is swirling there. It's waiting to listen to the track. I'm just going to solo it here. It doesn't matter if it's solid or not. I can have the track open. We'll just solo it. And it's going to recommend the best EQ, best compression, and whatever else it wants to recommend. Let's check it out. Wow. Oh my god, it has some really interesting results actually. So Track Assistant has done its job. Now it's given me some EQ, it's given me some exciter, it's also worked out where to have the crossover, the perfect crossover, and it's also given me some compression. So let's have a look at that. Actually, just before I go on, I will pop a limiter on my master there, just make sure that we are not getting those peaks anymore. I do apologize for that. I'll just have to put a basic limiter on here. Minus, that should do it, won't peak anymore. Alright, there we go. Wow, sounds sick. Bit of exciter. I'm actually pretty happy with that, so I'm just going to leave that there. We're going to chuck another Neutron on our next instrument. Not the MIDI, not the sample, the bass station here. And if we have a listen, the bass station's making that real hip-hoppy, slow sort of vibe bass station. So I've put some kind of side chain here. I'm not sure why that's coming from. Oh, it's coming from the Lush 101. Okay, cool. So I might actually leave that. Although I will take the sausage fattener off. I have a listen without sausage fattener. Not too much. Just takes the aggressiveness off it. I may bring that back. But let's place a Neutron on here as well as my channel strip. I will keep my side chain. And what I'll do, because I want that side chain, I'll just run it at the end of the chain here. So the Neutron will come first. So let's get the Track Assistant going on our bass. Here we go. There you go, it's already done it. Nice, let's have a listen. And you can rename them here, which is pretty cool. So we're going to name it, what am I calling this? Base station, yeah, base station. Base station, boom. And I should probably label this one actually while we're at it. Pull up this Neutron here. And this is my Lush. Oh, it actually worked out that it was percussion and it had percussion in the thing, but I'll just put Lush 101 because that's what it is. I know that. It hasn't done a huge lot to the bass, but it actually sounds really nice. Okay, 2-part compressor. Oh, it's applied 2 compressors onto it. That's very cool. And it's got the exciter. Nice. Let's have a listen to the mix now. Just have a quick listen with those two in action. Whoa, that's sounding super sweet at the moment. Just make sure we're on our buffer size is nice and high. Alright, so our next one is our guitar. We've got this guy here, which I've got absolutely nothing on. So we'll chuck a Neutron on there. And let's have a listen. Put the Track Assistant on it, get that going for Sheezy. Track Assistant on. Oh, what? That sounds sick! I don't know if you can hear that in the camera. That is a huge improvement. Nice, got 2 compressors going. And you got the exciter. The other thing I wanted to just quickly show you here is you can actually change the arrangement. So you can put the exciter at the top, or you can put the exciter next to the equalizer and so forth. I will just keep the suggestion. I really like the suggestion. Now let's have a listen here, guys. This is going to be crazy. This is my new mix, all done by Track Assistant. I haven't even tweaked anything. It sounds great. Now you know what it's done, which is really cool, and hopefully you can hear this on my camera. It's added so much more space, and it just sounds really full now. It's really nice. Now the one thing that I'm noticing is that the bass drum from the Lush 101 synth and the bass from the bass station are clashing a little bit. So this is where the unmasking feature comes in handy. Alright, so what we're going to do is we are actually going to jump up to our Neutron that's on the Lush 101, which is my percussion, my bass drum and snare. We're just going to close that. I'm happy with that guitar, by the way. I don't really feel like I need to tweak it. Jump over here. We're going to go click the masking tab here, and then we're going to pull up. There we go. With the either got bass station or guitar. I'm happy the guitar seems to be sitting above everything in the bass line. So we're just going to do the bass station. So now it's going to show down below, we've got the bass station's EQ, and you can see where it's all sitting. And then you've also got your the EQ of the bass and snare. So if I play this back, you'll actually see it'll show us where the masking is happening. Alright, cool. So I can see it's mostly, actually it'd be good to, we'll just get another little guy here. It's mostly down here, actually. Whoa! That already sounds a million times better. This is so helpful, guys. This is freaking unbelievable. Alright, there's one last thing I want to do, is there's a synthesizer. Actually, I can't believe how good that unmasking feature is unbelievable. I barely used it, I just did a tiny tweak and I was so happy with it. The next thing is the M1 synthesizer I got going here by Korg. So I got a pretty high res going on that. I might actually just pull that back, it's a bit crazy. And we're going to chuck on a Neutron on here as well, just for the shits and giggles, I guess. So Neutron, chuck it on. I've already got a compressor here, but what I am going to do is I'm going to run it before my resoed filter, cutoff filter here. I'm going to turn my compressor off because I'm going to use the channel strip from Neutron. Hit track assistant and hit play. Wow, it's given it heaps more space. It must be the exciter that does that. I don't know. Let's have a listen. Turn the exciter off. Yeah, the exciter seems to give it a bit of stereo imaging or something. It sounds really nice, man. So I've kept the cutoff. Neutron acting as a channel strip on the M1 Korg synthesizer. Let's listen to that as a whole. Here we go. Guys, unbelievable. Alright, conclusion. Alright, do you need to get the Neutron? No, you don't actually need to get it. You already have equalizers, you've got compressors, you can do side chaining, you can do all the stuff that Neutron already does. But having said that, there is nothing quite like Neutron on the market at the moment. Track system is amazing. The suggestions are spot on. It listens to your track. It works out what kind of instrument it is. It even labels the instrument. It knows if it's percussion, if it's synthesizer. It is an incredible plugin. Definitely worth checking out. I don't think it's that much. I think it's 99 USD to get yourself the beginner copy or whatever it is, the light version. But yeah, it's freaking sick. Check it out. There's heaps of other cool videos. You can actually do side chaining on different frequencies in the equalizer. I haven't actually learned how to do that, so I'm not going to show you how to do that tonight, but definitely worth checking out if you want to get some help in the mixing arena. One of the things I was worried that Neutron might do was take the fun out of mixing, but if anything, I believe that it has actually enhanced and made mixing really fun again. And not only has it made it fun, but you can actually learn about mixing from just the unmasking features and the suggestions that it gives. I do want to say I'm not actually paid by iZotope to make these videos. I just like making videos on products which I think are awesome. And yeah, so there's no endorsements. Alright guys, thank you for watching the video. Alright, like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment if you want to hit me up. Peace out. Boom.